Ugh. Ugh. Fucking shit. Oh, man. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, torkers, jerkers, and lurkers, witches, liches, and bitches? It is time once again for another edition of Johnston Blackhorse Do's the Drawings with your host, me, Johnston Blackhorse, and I'm here to do them motherfuck drawings. Well, I'm fucking sick as a fucking. I can't even put coherent thoughts together. Trying to make some sort of like, what's the word? Analogy or metaphor? I don't know. Ugh. Anyway, yes, I'm your host, Johnston Blackhorse, the one and only, and in this Johnston Blackhorse Does the Drawings, I'm gonna be ranting about being sick, water, and engineered babies. Woo! Here we go. Fuck. First, about being sick. Oh my god. I've been like fucking sick more often this year than other years. Here, I'm looking for my drawing glove. It's right here. I'm just fucking out of it today. I need to drink more liquids. I drank all my fucking Sunny D, so I gotta go out and get more. Oh man. Okay, like a couple of months ago, I had a fucking flu. Melody says family germ circuit. Yes. Oh my god. I think my brother brought a cold back from his high school, and then it just spread from there. Like, my mom still has it. Like, I thought she only had it for a day, but she's still been struggling with it, and I'm not sure if my dad still has it. He's out over in Salt Lake. And my sister's also in Salt Lake. They're with our grandmother, who just had a surgery. The surgery went well, so they'll be on their way back today, and probably going back home like late tonight. But yeah, fucking, I hate being sick. and and like I start to like I'm starting to like speculate, like, since I've been sick more often this year than pretty much um every year that's ever existed. um can I get like a sound check? I don't know how well I'm coming in. I just want to make sure that my audio is good before I continue. All good. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm starting to speculate that, like, since I had the C virus a couple of years ago, I'm wondering if that, like, having been like infected with the C virus all those years ago, that it's made me possibly more susceptible to other viruses such as the flu and the freaking cold, because I haven't been sick this often. Sucks. And as I'm like listening through like YouTube podcasts and stuff, I'll like get tidbits of information or whatever. Just sometimes I put stuff on in the background just to listen to it, and I hear that the vaccine for the C virus isn't as susceptible anymore because of like all the variations that have come out from the C virus. And then like a fucking bunch of like anti-vax chodes are like treating it like a win, like, oh yeah, we told you the virus doesn't work. It's like, yeah, you fucking jackass. It's because big babies like you who didn't want to get vaccinated because like fucking freedoms allowed yourselves to fucking get infected and then allowed the freaking virus to mutate, like mutate all these variations. So now the fucking initial vaccine isn't as effective anymore. Ugh. But in the end, like, does it really matter? Like, I guess as long as like other people die off, it's fine. Because I've already had it, my family's already had it, and I'm still kind of like thinking, like one of the theories is that people with O type blood aren't as affected by the C virus as other people with varying blood types. So that, I guess that's okay. As long as like more of the idiots die off, that's fine. But if we had all gotten vaccinated to begin with, maybe things wouldn't have gotten out of hand, so out of hand. But I don't know. You can't trust people to do what's best for them in the first place, because people as a whole are fucking idiots. You can always trust a certain group of people to be like fucking selfish. This was going this way? No, it was going the other way. But I lost my faith in humanity a long time. So fuck them. Anyway, I'm hoping, today I gotta get my mom's meds. So I'll probably get myself some more meds, cold or flu medicine. I don't know. I gotta get myself some more orange juice. I know that. Gotta get me some more citrus juice, citrus punch, whatever. And I might spend the rest of the afternoon just like fucking lying in bed and vegging out. Melody says, I've never had any faith in humanity. Yes, that's good. Fuck humanity. Because humanity is just so set on just fucking itself. Fucking itself over. Anyway. Whoops. This later. Oh, I am way off. I know. I'll just move things. What? There we are. It's like I forgot like what tool I'm gonna be using. Anyway, all that fucking virus stuff aside, I was like thinking about water like not too long ago. It's like looking on the shelves. You go to your grocery store and you see like different types of water. You got your filtered water. You have your mineral water. You got your distilled water. Like kind of like wondering, well, what's the difference? Well, we know like mineral water comes from like mineral springs and such, kind of like naturally occurring like spring water. Oh, and that stuff's the best, especially if you can like you if you can find an actual spring and drink straight from it. Oh my god, so delicious! Like back in the day when I was a kid, like we would go like to these like little spring wells where like the water would be just kind of dribbling out of a rock or something, and we'd go there with like our water canisters and just like fill them up, and there would be like big water cans too, and we'd fill them up and just drinking straight from the mineral spring, just so fucking delicious. I miss days like that, but you can't really find places like that anymore. Like maybe like the underground water moved on or dried up or what have you, but yeah, we don't go out and haul water like that nowadays. But anyway, aside from mineral water, you got your filtered water and your distilled. And as far as distilled water goes, I know that's like water that you would use in like your car or your like stuff like a humidifier, which would which would allow for those things to operate without all the unnecessary like minerals or calcium deposits. So I think that's why they sell that at like grocery stores. Like distilled water isn't like usually meant for drinking. You can drink it, but the other water is like better for you. And then you'd think like, oh, well, why why would they sell distilled water if you're not meant to drink it? Well, it's meant for your like stuff like I said, your automobile or like stuff like humidifiers and things. Melody says ice spring water's the tits. I bet it is. Yes. Um, but yeah, like that's what distilled water is usually used for. But it's not really recommended for drinking, though you can drink it. But it lacks the minerals and the nutrients you like need for like proper rehydration. Because like when you exert yourself, like you're out for like a fucking jog or you're hiking out in the fucking desert sun or something, and you get really dehydrated, and you have the choice between distilled water and mineral water, like your best bet is for like the mineral water because it has like minerals and nutrients and maybe even like some electrolytes that your body's sorely needing or sorely lacking at that moment after you've exerted yourself for X amount of hours and sweated out a lot of the um, minerals in your system. But if you drink distilled water, like sure you might rehydrate yourself, but your bodily functions are still starving for the lack of minerals and electrolytes and such. So your best bet is to drink either mineral water or filtered water in that scenario. But yeah. Man. My freaking left nasal cavity is just so fucking. Ugh. It's so fucking fucked up. All right. But yeah, I think that those are the major differences between the waters that you see on store shelves. So if you're thirsty, you're better off drinking like filtered or mineral water. You can drink distilled, but it's not going to have the minerals that your body is lacking at that moment. Yeah. I was thinking like well, if you have distilled water and you have like one of those like dissolving tablets for like dissolving mineral tablets or like a mineral drink mix, that'd be fine. But yeah, moving on. Engineered babies. It is like something like I heard on the news. I was like listening to the radio and like I can't remember what country it was in, but they're like in a debate on whether or not to move forward with like engineering babies. But because I guess like there's like gene altering technology that has reached a certain point where it's like we have all this knowledge and this technology and we want to try to use it, but then there's like ethical committees that are like saying like, oh, we can't do that. Like well, like on one side it's like you can engineer like a like a baby's genes in order to like leave out like certain defects such as abnormalities or like make them possibly make them immune to like certain types of illnesses or ailments. So you could engineer a baby to be like maybe smarter, faster, stronger. We have the technology. We can make them stronger, smarter. Like you could create, or you could just um choose to like have a baby like not have any abnormalities such as like spare digits or negate a baby being born with like Down syndrome or things of that nature. Melody says, "Dude, genetically grown kids has been going around since World War II for the master for the master Aryan race, right?" So like I wouldn't doubt that people have dabbled in it before, but with the ethics genetic ethics board committee or whatever they were talking about, I don't know. It could lead to like designer babies, they say. But then, what would be the drawbacks, if any? I didn't hear what the drawbacks could be. Of course, like people who are willing to like engineer their babies are probably like fucking the rich elite who would be willing to pay like a hand or a foot or like fucking sacrifice somebody else's life in order to engineer their own like perfect baby. So I think the fault would be in the fact that the people who would try to engineer their babies or have designer babies would only be like a select few, which I can see how that could be dangerous. But if you applied that technology know-how to everybody, like you could probably engineer out like susceptibility to diseases or birth defects or abnormalities. Melody says, "Stop giving your bloody kids stupid, pretentious names." Oh my god, right? Uh. Like blanket or apple. I'm poking fun at Michael Jackson there. What other names are there? North? Just because your last name's West, you're gonna name your friggin' kid like North so they can be Northwest, or East so they can be not East, or South so they can be Southwest. That's that's lame. It's like if your last name was Mann, spelled Mann, I believe, and you name your kid Spider, and another kid Super, and another kid Bat. Oh my god. It's like if your last name was Man and all your children were named in such a way to where like they go to school and you'd have like a Superman, a Batman, a Spider-Man, an Aquaman. Oh my god. Oh. Hmm. I wish, man, I wish I could take out the mucus gland responsible for getting inflamed whenever you get sick. Uh, oh, oh, because like, what good is a mucus gland up in your nasal cavity? What is it good for? Like, yeah, sure, like it might provide moisture and stuff for like when you're in arid climates or whatever. But other than that, like it gets inflamed when you get sick and just like fucking excretes like mucus like freaking crazy. Like just fucking take it out. Oh man. Oh. Ugh. Sick. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. But yeah, like fucking. Anyway, designer babies. Yeah, I don't know. Not that I think it really matters to me because I'm not gonna have kids. Because like I've spent my entire childhood raising children, so to hell if I'm gonna spend my adult years doing more of the same. Sometimes I like my my stepdad will still like kind of inquire or like it sort of like in a teasing way ask like when he can he and my mom can like expect grandchildren from me. Like, yeah, that's it's not gonna happen. It's not happening. Vasco says there's an AI that colors your frames of animation. Oh, oh, happy day. Speaking of AI, I gotta jump back on those stories that I'm writing. Hmm. Oh shit. That last one blew right through the tissue and all over my freaking hand. Gross. Ugh. Okay, let's see how this looks. Dusker asked, "Still sick?" No, I'm not still sick. I got sick again. My brother brought a cold back from high school. And then the whole family got it. And now I'm the last one to get it. Hopefully, I think yesterday might have been the hump. So hopefully today I clear the hump. And tomorrow, maybe it'll be a lot better. Maybe. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Ugh. Oops. Whoops. Nah, fuck. Why did I do that? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some random music. Dasco Drill says Ash Ketchum finished his journey. What? Really? Finally? He got laid? Man, that took a while. So who'd he fuck? Oh no. He became champion? Nuh-uh. After all this time. Hmm. They retired him, so there's a new Prota. Ah, I see. Protag. Protagonist. It's pronounced protagonist. No, it's not. You know, I like how manga and anime characters like they'll finally like reach the end of their arc, and then like a new story may develop. You don't really see that here happening in the West, because like it seems like there's always going to be a Superman, there's always going to be a Batman. Like they'll never retire them. Like going on through the ages. I mean, these characters are like fucking over 50, 60, 70 years old. Like sure they have like storylines where they die, but like fucking Superman was resurrected. And I guess with Batman, he did like you could argue he did pass the torch to Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond, but it's like they're still like making new like stories for Batman Bruce Wayne. It's never gonna go away. Anyway, oh Let me go ahead and like play some random music. Just go with like one of these rando playlists. I'm gonna get flagged for sure, but oh well. Melody says, hold on. Whoops. Where am I? Melody says he did get the epilogue episode in Justice League. Maybe kind of an impromptu end. I wouldn't know. I never saw it. Like I was keeping up with like Batman Beyond for like a while as it was running on TV. But then my family couldn't afford cable, and then shortly after that, like I think I heard something about like the series never. Well, it just stopped. And I was like, well, that sucks. It got me thinking right now. Is like we've had like so many Batmans, and we've had so many Batmen in the movies. Just like thinking like which one was the best Batman? I think I would have to like watch all the movies again. I think maybe Christian Bale played the best Bruce Wayne. Kind of like that billionaire, that billionaire role. And I think as far as like Batman himself goes, like I'd have to give Ben Affleck props because like he played a very good Batman, but his Bruce Wayne was just his Bruce Wayne was bad. Because I think as far as like playing the role of Batman as Batman, the Cape Crusader, like Ben Affleck did a pretty good job. Like he had the physique, he had the moves, like the action in like his Batman fighting scenes was like fucking pretty kick ass. It was like a kind of like a reference or maybe an homage to like the Batman Asylum games from Rocksteady. That was like fucking pretty awesome. But then when it came to his Bruce Wayne, like I can pinpoint where like he lost me when he was playing Bruce Wayne is that when he's like covertly like well as Bruce Wayne going through this party and then he sneaks off to go like hack into this like computer terminal or something. He finds like the server room and like gets like steals some data from there, and then when he comes out, like he's confronted with like I guess the person who's like running the party, and like that person's like asking Bruce Wayne like what he's doing there. And the whole time I'm like thinking like fucking don't say you were looking for the bathroom. Fucking don't say you were looking for the bathroom. You're Bruce Wayne. Like you can come up with a fucking better excuse than that. Like use your Bruce Wayne genius intellect to like turn the tables around or like fucking come up with something smart or witty because you're fucking Bruce Wayne. And what does Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne do? Like, oh, I was looking for the bathroom. I just fucking threw my hands up in the air like fucking motherfucker, man. Your Batman was so good, but your fucking Bruce Wayne sucked. Anyway, Melody says I love the introduction of the Project Cadmus stuff. I have no idea what that is. If that's a reference to the like some of the recent animated Justice League or Batman, like I have no idea. I've been out of the loop for so fucking long, and I'm too busy to get back into the loop. Ah. Ah. Melody's dropping a link. Let's see what this is.
Honey, Bruce didn't overwrite your DNA.
What the hell?
With his. I did.
What?
How? Why?
Because the world needs a Batman. Not that I always thought so, mind you. Before you were born, Bruce and I were enemies. His Justice League was easily the most powerful force on Earth. As you know, I was in charge of Project Cadmus. Over the years, I came to respect Batman, even trust him.
Guess the law of averages means somebody'd have to.
Did you know I was the government liaison with the Justice League for a while? I met some extraordinary people in that job, but none of them were the equal of Batman.
Right. Who could be?
Not my point. I saw him save the day dozens of times, with nothing but his wits, body, and will. But I saw something else as the years passed. He was getting older, slower. Soon he'd have to retire, or more likely, someone would finally manage to kill him. The thought of a world without Batman was unacceptable. So I decided to make a new one. I used my old Cadmus connections to gather the technology necessary for Project Batman Beyond.
Oh. She said it! Title
Bruce's
drop!
DNA was easy enough to obtain. He left it all over town. Not remotely what I meant. Then I found a young neo-Gotham couple with psychological profiles nearly identical to those of Bruce's parents. Your father thought he was getting a flu shot. Actually, it was a nanotech solution programmed to rewrite his reproductive material into an exact copy of Bruce Wayne's. A little over a year later, your mother gave birth to you. A child sharing half her genetic material and half Bruce's. But when you're making a Batman,
You cheating
genetics
bitch!
is only part of the story. The rest is tragedy.
He looks
Stop
nothing
me
like
if
me.
You've heard it before. You're 8 years old. Your parents have just taken you to a rousing adventure film. A grand time is had by all. But unknown to you, a mysterious figure hides in the shadows. My
Ooh.
plan was simple. The killer would leap out at you and kill your family. The trauma would put you on the path to becoming Batman.
The fucking Phantom?
One problem. My assassin wouldn't pull the trigger. I argued with her, but deep down I knew she was right. People say Batman's obsessive, that he'd do anything to achieve his goals. But he'd never resort to murder. So if I was to honor all he stood for, neither could I.
And yet my dad wound up murdered. Anyway, don't you get it? No matter what you did or didn't do, I was gonna end up being Bruce's carbon copy. It was fate.
You know, the Lord's been a great comfort to me all these years. Try not to look so surprised. Yeah, I've got a lot to answer for when I meet him, but I'd like to believe that for all the harm I've caused, I've also done some good. Maybe the angels need a sharp sword too. Like the good book says, he moves in mysterious ways. His plan is a mystery, but here's what isn't. He gave us free will. We choose our own fate, for good or ill. I've known Bruce Wayne for over 50 years, and I've been keeping an eye on you your whole life. You're not Bruce's clone, you're his son. There are similarities, mind you, but more than a few differences too. You don't quite have his magnificent brain, for instance. You do have his heart, though. And for all that fierce exterior, I've never met anyone who cared as deeply about his fellow man as Bruce Wayne, except maybe you. You want to have a little better life than the old man's? Take care of the people who love you. Or don't. It's your choice.
Oh. Who even Bruce Wayne didn't know. What's up, Iso? Draw any waifus lately? I've been under the weather again. My brother brought back a cold from his high school, and it did the rounds over at the main house. My whole family got sick. My mom still got it, but I think she's almost over it, and now I have it. Oh. Yeah, I was just starting to like get back into exercise too. I was like getting back into my push-ups, trying to do some like anaerobic or aerobic exercise. I don't know which one it is. I don't know the difference. And then fucking I get sick again. Like fucking bullshit. I can't improve like myself worth shit right now. It's like every step forward I try to take, like something happens to where it like knocks me 2 steps back. It's annoying. It is very annoying. Yeah. J.E. Gowl says, everybody's been getting sick, man. Get a mountain bike. It will change your life. Lost pounds riding. The only problem with that is, like, yeah, we have a couple bikes here, but we also have these plants called, like, they give off these seeds called, we call them bullheads. So, like, every bike tire we have is flat. I used to bike in Vegas all the time. That was the only way to like really get around for me. Just by biking. But the weather is starting to warm up again. Not as ball freezing cold as it was, like, say, a week ago. I'm able to sleep with fewer layers. So in the coming weeks, I'll be able to start like going out for walks and runs again comfortably. And I'm glad that we're done with all the fucking soggy weather. For several weeks on end, like say like a couple of weeks ago, it's just been like fucking muddy. And I was getting sick of it. It was like, yeah, I know we live in the desert, we do need the moisture, but fucking spread it out a bit, man. It's like the moment it seemed like the mud was gonna dry up and things would start getting warm again, like it would just fucking rain and snow once more, just making everything just soggy and miserable for like a weeks longer. It's like, oh god, just fucking give me a break. He says, get one of those electric pumps to fill my tires last year, but it was when the bike season was almost over. Been trying to walk more myself too, but cold weather makes it less fun. Yes, totally. Actually ended up ordering a balaclava to help with that yesterday. Hopefully it arrives soon. Balaclava, is that like the those honey pastries from Europe? No, you idiot, that's baklava. I don't know what a balaclava is. It's that thing Spy wears in Team Fortress 2. I don't know. I haven't played Team Fortress 2. Though I do have it, I've never played it. I haven't played it yet. I think I do have it. Don't I have Team Fortress 2? Let me check. I think I got it as like a bundled package with Portal, which I haven't played yet either. Some of these games I get while they're on sale, and some of them come in a bundled package. So I got like Half-Life 2 and like a assortment of others. But let me see if I have Team Fortress. Yeah, I have Team Fortress 2. Let's see if I have Portal 1 and Portal 2. No, I just have Portal. I do not have Portal 2. And I have Half-Life 1 and 2 with various... There's Deathmatch, Episode 1, Episode 2, Lost Coast, Blue Shift, Deathmatch Source, and Opposing Force. Yeah. I've been buying up like... I've been buying up like several games throughout the years, thinking like, oh, someday I'll get to play it. I haven't been able to play them yet. Oh yeah, I still have some Mucinex left over. Oh, these are my last two. I'll just take one. Mucinex, take some aspirin for... No, wait. Take some ibuprofen for any of the friggin' swelling. And then have some water. Pardonnez-moi. Oh, that feels a bit better. Been playing classic Doom exclusively. Best Doom 2, Plutonia, TNT, and Master levels, and then moved to 10 for fan-made stuff. Yeah, it's been a while since I've opened up Jizzy Doom. Jizzy Doom. Okay. Oh, man. Hard to be productive with a fucking cold. But inch by inch, I'm getting there. Pardon me, I shall BRB. I'm gonna go get myself some more coffee. BRB for some coffee. And I'm back. It took me a while. I had to help my mom wrap her elbow. Her elbow's been aching last few days. Don't know what's going on. Ow. My shoulder. Check Discord. What's going on in Discord? Yeah, I got Discord open. Oh, tennis elbow strap. Well, I already wrapped it up, and we don't have the money to get any of this stuff. Currently unavailable. All right. Yeah, it's like we keep like spending money on things like straps and braces and stuff, but like sometimes they just don't even help. So my mom just applied some ointment, and then I helped her wrap up her elbow. What sucks is that we just don't have any money for anything. I can make money, but fucking not with the government up my ass. But I better not dwell on it too much. I'm just gonna get all fucking aggro again. Oh, Melody's buying one for herself. Yeah. There's too much hard rock in love. Oh, what time is it? 9:32. Well, it's about time that I start getting ready to go get my mom's meds, and then get myself like maybe some more meds and like fucking more orange juice, and then maybe I'll just take the rest of the day off and just fucking relax and bundle up and try to maybe sleep off this fucking cold. Because it's been a damper on my productivity for the last couple of days. It's like I want to get work done, but like fucking now when I have to fucking drain my nose every so often, just like fucking blow my nose out in a napkin every so often, just fucking sick of it. God damn it. This wouldn't have happened if I just fucking didn't have anybody else to worry about, but then I can't be in that situation. I gotta be here to help my mom, but dealing with so many people, there's like always like these certain stopgaps you have to fucking worry about unexpectedly. Just keep coming at you left and right, man. Fuck. Be a lot easier to deal with if I didn't have to fucking be on probation anymore. This bullshit. Money wouldn't be an issue, that's for sure. Anyway, well, I'll call it good for now. I'm gonna go deal with this fucking cold best way I can. Maybe jump back on stream later. I have no idea. Ugh. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. Thanks to all those who participated in chat. It was always awesome interacting with all of you. Melody, Dasco Draws, Lisa McIntosh, and J.E. Gowl. So awesome. And to all the lurkers who are watching, maybe watching later, if you like what you saw, you know what that you know what to do. Till next time, this has been Johnston Blackhorse, the one and only, and I shall check you all later. Sweet. Bye.